What's going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Garrett with Game by the Beach. Very excited to be here with you today because we are jumping into another war day. We've got typical day, and we're playing a fun deck that I haven't played in a long time, which is the OG double slow deck. Okay, I've seen a lot of people talking about how double slow is back, how Bombardier and Frost is again one of the best combinations. I haven't played it in a long time, in a couple months at least now. So I figured let's throw it back out here. We got Frost and Bombardier, just like I said, but we've also got Ivy, Hex, and Crystalmancer. And let's see if we can take advantage of that double slow and maybe get a couple of wins on this war day. It should be pretty fun. Again, I don't really remember how to play this a ton. I know try to get a high-ranking Hex and a high-ranking Ivy. I know that Ivy can pretty much clear wave 1 by itself without you doing anything else. And other than that, we try to basically avoid Demonologists. If we don't have Demonologists with our opponent, we should be in a decent spot to perhaps win. So that's pretty much the way I'm going about this, and hopefully we can do a little something. But if you guys are enjoying this video, make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel, like the video, and also check out those memberships because we got a lot of cool perks, including the ongoing raffle for you to get your very own Mallard mug. And we have the holiday exclusive posters, which all you got to be is a legendary member for you guys to get one of those. And I absolutely love them. They're sick. They're just really, really cool. 3 different Game by the Beach posters. All you got to do, let me know which one you want, and we can get that to you. But act fast because Christmas is coming, and I can only ship it so quickly. But let's see what we can do. I mean, we can pretty much combine out. I'm going to try and combine out and get high-ranking units on the square. So that's why I already have rank 2s on my squares here. But other than that, I'm not too worried about it. I might just go... I might just do this for right now because we don't really need anything. Okay, let's do that. Bombardier, we got it right back. Do that. Okay. Kind of an interesting board. We got 2 rank 2 Ivies. It is connected to 1 Hex, but that's not really what you want. So I'm going to try probably combine these guys out at some point. I could also do Hexes. A rank 1 Hex isn't going to do a whole lot for me, but here we go. Okay, this guy's running a little bit of an interesting deck. He's got Hex in there as well, but he's got Boreas, Inquiz, and then Harlequin Summoner, which also, Harlequin Summoner, I haven't played in a while. I saw someone in the comments the other day, I responded to them, saying how they don't have Harlequin, so they have a really hard time playing winnable decks, which I get. Don't get me wrong, Harlequin's one of the best decks, but I straight up haven't had Harlequin in one of my decks in a while, I feel like. Co-op, maybe, but PvP, right? My normal PvP deck has Dryad and Inquiz. Scrapper. I mean, these are also probably cards you don't have, but, you know. But Harlequin's kind of fallen out of my meta a little bit, so kind of interesting there. But let's try to make some plays here. I'm going to come down here. I'm actually going to do that. That's kind of nice. I'm going to go here. Okay. Let's do... I'm going to do this. I'm actually going to do this as well. Alright. We're losing a lot of steam here. I'm not exactly sure why. Let's try to get our Hex up one time. I'll go up here also. That's pretty nice. Hex up. I'll hit my Snowflake. We got our Ivy. Let's get these guys up. And now we got 35 seconds until Tribunal. So let's just try to chill for a bit. But now at least we have a rank 3 Hex. We've got it on a rank 2 Ivy. A couple of Ivies. A rank 3 Crystalmancer. I mean, our board could be a lot worse. Alright, it definitely could be a lot worse. I'm hoping that we can get a Snowflake again before the end of the wave. I think we'll be able to. 15 seconds. I think we should be able to. And we're also going to have a little bit over 1,000 mana to... Let's spam our Snowflake now. Spam Snowflake, 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 Snowflake. Okay, so that actually made a big difference. That hurt a lot of stuff. And with the Ivy, that probably took out a decent amount. Right there, it didn't hit either of our rank 2 Ivies, which is huge. I'm actually going to go down here just because it's connected to an Ivy. Let's do this as well. And so far, so good. I think we should probably try and go... We should probably try and fill our board, but then also go towards more slow and stun rather than damage, because now the waves are getting shorter, right? Now the waves, let's see how long this wave is. The wave's only a little over a minute 20, or just a little under. It's a minute 20. It was a minute 20. So now we pretty much just have to hold on as long as we can with slow and stun. So we've only got one rank 1 Bombardier, but we do have a rank 2 Frost. Let's get our Frost up one time. We've still got some Ivies and Hexes trying their best. We should be able to use our Snowflake twice. But they're already getting really far on our board. I'm kind of surprised. Let's use our Snowflake now. I guess I'll try to get my Ivy up one time. Crystalmancer up one time. I'll do my Ivy. Gorgon's coming. Man, they are going around fast. 30 seconds, so we need to hold on for 25 seconds, and I think we should be able to get back. There's another Frost, not a bad thing. We should be able to get back to our Snowflake, but look at this just pile of madness here. 14, 13, as long as we hold on. 10 seconds, Snowflake right there. Let's get our Crystalmancer up. Let's get our... I'm not going to do anything else. I don't know, Bombardier. And I think we should be able to win in this wave. A little bit ugly of a game, but we also have... We do have that one Bombardier that's doing a great job as a rank 1. And we've got a bunch of Crystalmancers. Okay, no more Bombardier. It got stolen from us. But 1.2... Even if we don't win in this wave, I think we will. But even if we don't win in this wave, we've got the slow, we've got the stun. We should be able to take this guy out. Let's do another Snowflake. See if we can actually take it out. Doesn't matter. He got the wrong amount anyway. And there is a game. Hit him with a good game. Somebody said put that on a t-shirt. I kind of like that. That's kind of funny. Put it on a t-shirt, on a hat, something like that. That'd be pretty cool. But we got our win. Okay, this is the first time I've won today. It's only the second battle. I had one loss. Now we have one win. Let's continue on, all right? We're still showing this off. Beach Bums is in third right here. That guy is still way up there. But let's see if we can sneak in 2 more battles into this video and keep showing this off. And honestly, if you guys don't have a ton of legendary cards, this is usually the deck that I kind of recommend. And we're actually going up against the exact same deck, except I have Bombardier, and he has Boreas in there. So kind of interesting right there. Not a bad play. Honestly, Boreas is a really good replacement for Crystalmancer. Most people do that. He's got Boreas in there instead of Bombardier. I don't think my Bombardier did a whole lot. But yeah, if you guys are having trouble with decks and you don't have Inquiz and you don't have Robot and you don't have, you know, Bruiser, you don't have Scrapper, all these different things, let's hit him with the good luck. He's being nice. I recommend using something Crystalmancer, Ivy. If you have Hex, that'd be awesome. That works really, really well. But even if you don't, I mean, Ivy does work early waves, and if you add some slow to it, like, you don't necessarily need Frost, as I almost level up my Frost. I should have just done that. You don't necessarily need Frost. Cold Mage can work as well. You know, Stasis maybe even. I've seen that a few times. It's kind of whack, but, you know, it does what it does. Let's just do this. Ooh. Let's go up here, I guess. I'm going to do that. Oh, yes, please. Let's keep trying to fill our board. It's Gorgon. And you know what I'm going to do this game? I'm going to try and focus a little bit more on leveling up my units, because I feel like I didn't do a very good job the last game leveling up my units. So let's try and make sure that our Frost is all the way up at some point. That our Bombardier is all the way up at some point, because this is going to be a long game, and I'm expecting that type of thing will go a long way. But I really want to get everybody all the way maxed, right? I want to get my Hex all the way up. I want to get my Ivy. I'm not going to worry about right now. I'm going to get my Crystalmancer up, and I'm going to keep on filling my board. But having a rank 3 Ivy on a rank 2 Hex is already fantastic. So we can just continue to build upon that, and after this wave, we can start leveling some of our other stuff up. And even having a level 2 Frost is also huge. So he's also got Trickster, something to note. I haven't really seen a ton of people run Trickster in this deck. So I think I like that I have Snowflake and he has Trickster. Let's just get our Hex up. Let's take a peek at his board. So he's got a rank 2. Let's use our little pointer. He's got a rank 2 and a bunch of rank 1s. That doesn't do much. A couple of rank 1 hexes on not much. So I don't think he's all that thrilled with his board. Let's hit our Snowflake right now. Let's get our Frost up. Let's try to fill our board again. Like I said, we should be able to hit our Frost 3 times. I think we can get it at about 120, 140, and then like 5 seconds left or like 9 seconds left or something like that. So that's pretty good. Let's go over... I'll do that, I guess. Let's see. We got a couple of Bombardiers. I'll do my Bombardier again. Ivy and Hex is doing work. Let's get those guys up one more time, and then I'm going to do my Crystalmancer. But you can see right here, it's honestly a battle for me to try and level everybody up because I want to just keep improving my board rather than leveling everybody up. That's just my instinct. That's how I've always played. I always want to just keep getting my board full and getting higher ranking units. But it is important, especially with a deck like this, to focus a little bit more on your unit levels, because having a high ranking Hex or a leveled up Hex, it straight up does percent for how many insta kills you get. Same thing for Ivy. It just increases how much damage you're outputting. We got 10 seconds. I don't know if we're going to get back to our Snowflake. 5, 4. Oh, we might. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we did get it. Oh, and see, the Ivy triggered just a little bit at the end there, which is great. And now we can just do a couple of these things. Let's just do that. Little rank 2 doesn't do much. I can go over here. I'm actually going to go right... I would love to combine out some cold mages or some frosts. We'll just do that, I guess. Okay, so let's actually do this now, which is great. We've got a 3, we got a 2, we got a rank 3 here, a 2 here, a 2 here. So that's all really, really good. So now let's try and focus on getting our Bombardiers up, our Frosts up. We have a rank 3 and 2 Bombardier. That's huge. His Hex will take out all of the Tamer nonsense. But I think we're in a good spot. We've also got a decent amount of Crystalmancers, which is great. And we've only got 1 spot empty on our board. So I think first plan of attack here is getting up our Frost. And then I'm going to try and do my Bombardier. I'm just waiting. So there's that. I can use my... I'm going to use my Snowflake at around like 50-ish seconds. So let's use it like right now. And we should have every opportunity to get all the way back. I'm going to get 1 more unit on my board. Another Bombardier is not a problem. 40 seconds, so we'll be able to use our Snowflake again 1 more time. And since it's Gorgon again, I think we're in a pretty good spot. Oh, we do have Vortex. I actually haven't played this deck against Vortex. Let's get our Crystalmancer up because that's who's going to be taking out Vortex. So here we go, trying to take our mans out. 25 seconds to go. We did take out Vortex right there. And I like the spot we're in. I don't, recently Hex has gotten nerfed in the past, right? We've got 12 seconds here, so let's just wait until 9 because that's when I like to trigger my Snowflake. I'm going to get my Crystalmancer up again because that's what's going to be taking out Gorgon. But now at least we have a max Crystal. Everything else is at 4 except for Bombardier. That's at 3. But yeah, Hex has gotten nerfed in the last, or maybe not the most recent update. Was it the most recent? Maybe 2 updates ago. I haven't really played Hex since, but hey, it still works, all right? And we've only got rank 2 Hexes. So the difference between a rank 1 and a rank 2 Hex is massive. The difference between a rank 2 and a rank 3 Hex is massive. The difference between a rank 3 and a rank 4 Hex is massive. So it still works out pretty good. Let's hit our Snowflake here just to see if we can actually take it out. But I think he's all done. Obviously, he's taken a hit, and I haven't. But if you look at his board, he's had only Crystalmancers and Frosts. Sorry, Crystalmancers and Boreases on his deck, on his board. Can't speak. So he had the best opportunity to take everything out, but there is a victory. Hit him with a good game. Don't mind that at all. So I don't necessarily know if that was like a Trickster versus Snowflake matchup. I think it was more that he didn't have Bombardier. We're pretty even right here on card levels. He's got a higher ranking Hex than me. He has the same Crystal, same Ivy, about the same crit damage. Not too shabby right there. Let's jump into one more battle to finish off this war day and see if this deck, and prove that this deck is still legit. And I like doing this on a war day that's typical day because it's obviously showing, ooh, this could be tough. This could be really tough. I'm going to just like, have you guys ever just like waited? Ooh, he's actually got Dryad in there, which is weird. Have you guys ever just waited with, when there's a Shaman deck and you don't spam your board and they just go crazy spamming Shamans and I didn't even put a unit down and then they just like waste them? Have you ever done that before? Because it's really funny. But okay, so all we got to do in this game is last a couple of waves. All right, if we last 2 waves, 3 waves, we should win. But he's got Dryad in there instead of Mime. I think that's a misstep because he's now playing like in between spam and in between damage. Because leveling up your Boreas is obviously he's going to use them for Boreas. Isn't really going to do a whole lot. I'm going to try and combine out as much as I can. We actually don't have any Ivies right now, which is a real shame. Because Ivy is like the bane of Shaman's existence. It's just the worst. You can't take out a deck if they've got Ivy and you're rocking Shaman. But of course, you know, just RNG. We've got a million units on our board, none of which are Ivies. It's fine. We get 1 Ivy and it clears our board, so be patient. We've got Snowflake. That can clear our board as well. We got Puppeteer, so I'm not going to level anybody up. He's already leveled up his Boreas. Let's see if he does a Shaman here. Here he comes. Let's do that. There's our Ivy. Come on, Ivy. And oh, he hit his Trickster. Yeah, good timing on his Trickster. Well played there. Obviously, I'd like to combine out my Frosts, you know, but Puppeteer's probably going to move us around. So, you know, that spot here, getting it onto a square, isn't going to be super useful. And I'd rather combine out when a Shaman comes down. So, I think we're in a decent spot right here. He's got some decent amount of Boreases on his board. He might do a Shaman here. Yeah, here he comes. It's fine. That's absolutely fine. We have a Bombardier, but it didn't trigger. And we're going to go from here. We've got plenty of slow. Warlock is next. Let's get our Ivy up one time. Let's get our Crystal up one time. I'm going to do this. I was begging for a Hex. Hex. Whew. Okay. None of that was Hexes. But he's got a rank 4 Boreas. I guess we're going to miss out on the first Snowflake we're going to use because we're already doing decent damage. There's a Hex there. That's actually not terrible. Let's do that. Let's do that. I don't like how broke I'm playing against this Shaman deck. But again, not sure why he would do Boreas. Or why he would do Dryad. But like, look at this. We're just slowing everything down so much that... Man, I mean, I don't know. This looks pretty good. He's already got a max Boreas over there. He had a level 15 Trickster I saw. Here he comes. I'll just let him hit that. We got Warlock next. I'll just go here, I guess. Because why not? Go there. Good game. I would not recommend playing that deck. If you've got... I mean, I've said it already 3 times. Dryad, I don't know why he had Dryad in there. Put Mime in there, and that would have been way more difficult. But playing against the double slow deck with Ivy in it, it's really, really tough for Shaman decks. Because as long as you got 1 Ivy, you can't take him out in Wave 1. Even Wave 2, you got Frost, you got Bombardier, so there's a ton of slow and a little bit of damage there. Plus the Ivy doing damage, you're just going to clear it. So like 1 and 2 waves is just never really an issue for this deck. You can check the stats here. He had a level 10 Boreas, 2200 crit, level 15 Trickster. Yeah, I don't understand why the Dryad would be in there. But right there, let's see. We've got another tokens. Let's check out where we're at right now. We're still in 3rd. Let's check out where your boy is. Obviously, a little bit below. We got 8. I've only had 8 opportunities to play. Some of these guys have had 12 opportunities to play. That's absolutely crazy. But we're still hanging in the top, 862 tokens. Could be better, could be worse. We're at the top of the people who have 8. So, hey, I mean, hey, these guys got 10. I think we're doing pretty good for this war day. But that's going to be the end of this YouTube video, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll check you guys out in tomorrow's video.